Coral leaks, starter evolutions, and fairy typing revealed, and the Gotta Catch 'em All sweepstakes has been open. I'm Nate Wants to Battle, and this is the Pokémonday show, making your Mondays a little bit better with vests. So this past week, as usual, as you probably saw, Coral leaks. A couple days later, Nintendo confirmed it along with more information. The first of which we're going to talk about are the new Pokemon. First of which are the starter evolutions. Frogadier, which is Froakie's evolution, Quilladin, which is Chespin's evolution, and Fennekin's evolution, which is Braixen, Fire Witch. So these evolutions are still pure, meaning they only have their respective fire, grass, and water types. And even though there are a ton of hints as to what they could be, like I said, Fennekin's evolution having a little magic wand looking type thing, there's still no confirmation on their types, so we're just going to keep an open mind and just keep it at fire, water, grass. But we'll find out soon enough what their third stages are going to be. Not only that, in addition to that, we have a bunch of new Pokemon. The first we're going to talk about are the two fossil Pokemon for Gen 6. First up is Tyrant, a dragon rock type, which has a new ability called Strong Jaw, which increases the power of moves such as Bite, Crunch, basically anything where he's gonna nom your team to death. And Amora, who is Rock Ice with the new ability Refrigerate. Refrigerate changes normal type attacks from the user into ice type attacks and makes them a little bit stronger, so Giga Impact, Ice, Murder. Next up is Meowstic, a psychic type cat Pokemon that has huge gender differences in the way they look, kind of similar to the Nidorans from Gen 1. The primarily blue one is male and the primarily white one is female. Next up we have Furfrou, a normal type Pokemon. Now this is the Pokemon that we saw in the Nintendo Direct announcement that wasn't really addressed toward the end. It is scruffy because it is a poodle. And it is a poodle that you customize with a new in-game activity known as trimming, in which you can choose a different style in which to cut Furfrou's hair. This dynamic is actually really cool because we have straight up Pokemon customization, and it works a lot like real life grooming of a dog. You take your scruffy little buds, you choose the style in which you want it to look, and if you don't maintain it, well then that fur just grows right back and it's scruffy again. Still talking about Furfrou's hair, it has a new ability called Fur Coat, in which it takes half damage for physical attacks. This is such a good ability. Wow. Next up we have Litleo's evolution Pyroar that has two forms, and again we have a different looking male and female. Male Pyroar has the big bushy mane and female Pyroar has the Pidgeot-like hair. Pyroar is known as the royal Pokemon, and I will be naming my male Pyroar Vegeta. Just in case you didn't pick up, my Y team is going to be DBZ themed. Now you know. Lastly, we have two new Mega Evolutions, the first of which is Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp gets an attack and special attack boost at the price of sacrificing some of its speed, which already isn't its best stat in the world, so the fact that we're going to bring that down could make this not so useful. And the other Mega Evolution we have is Mewtwo's other Mega Evolution. Yes, Mewtwo has two Mega forms now. We have one form for each game, Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo Y. Mega Mewtwo Y is the Mewtwo form we've already seen for the past few months, and this new form is Mega Mewtwo X and gets a type change. Once you evolve it into Mega Mewtwo X, it becomes Psychic Fighting. We also have new typing details. Fairy is going to be resistant to Fighting Bug and Dark and is immune to Dragon and is weak to Steel and Poison. I'm assuming the Steel and Poison has something to do with like machinery, pollution, Fern Gully. Fairy is resistant to Poison, Fire, and Steel and is super effective against Fighting, Dark, and Dragon. Also, Steel has lost its resistance to Ghost and Dark and has swapped it out for, like I said, the resistance to Fairy type. Grass types can no longer be powdered or spored, electric types can no longer be paralyzed, and Ghost types are no longer affected by moves that prevent fleeing. So go ahead and start studying up on that. Next up in TCG news, we have details for the upcoming expansion Legendary Treasures. We're gonna have 113 normal cards and 25 additional cards in the subset Radiant collection. 10 EX cards are gonna be making a comeback, including Darkrai EX, Keldeo EX, and my favorite, Mewtwo EX. Holy crap, that thing's a powerhouse. And legendary treasures will be available November 6th. Last up in news, Pokemon has launched GottaCatchEmAll.com. GottaCatchEmAll.com is a campaign in which you go on an online scavenger hunt to find 4-digit codes that unlock Pokemon that in turn unlock digital prizes. Things like ringtones, wallpaper, downloadable versions of the black and white manga, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. Not only that, but once you've entered these codes, you are also entered into a Pokemon sweepstakes in which they are giving out a ton of X and Y merch. I'm talking the 3DS XLs, the game itself, the strategy guide, plushes, X and Y TCG when they come out. It's a whole bunch of cool stuff, and they're giving away over 50 prizes a week. This is running until October 12th if you want to go on the scavenger hunt, or you can be like everybody else, take to Twitter, find all of these codes in one place and just enter them all at once and be done with it. Because screw the race, we just want the finish line. Last up, today's community is a video you have probably already seen a million times, but nonetheless, we're gonna talk about it. YouTube users Esquire Bob, Master Yorgi, and the one and only Ego Raptor bring you a video that is a spoof of Animal Planet's show Too Cute, but about Pokemon. If you don't know, Too Cute is a show in which the Animal Planet checks up on litters of newborn puppies and kittens, and it's literally just too cute to handle. And these guys have come together and made a Pokemon version. It's well animated, it's well narrated, so I suggest you go check it out right now if you haven't already, or just go check it out, watch it again, just be like, oh, I can never have these because they're not real. And that's my show. Now, your comment question of the day is, after the new starter evolutions have been revealed, have you changed your mind about what X and Y starter you want to take first? From the get-go, I was Team Fennekin 100% all the way, but now that I've seen Froakie's evolution, it's really cool and I'm kind of torn between the two. So let me know if you are facing a similar crisis. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. If there's anything else you think I should talk about on the Monday show, feel free to send it my way via Twitter and Facebook. All of these links are in the description. With that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day with Winter Life, and as always, happy battles.
Thanks for helping me out. I'm gonna reward you by letting you help me out. Aren't you excited? Aren't you stoked? Aren't you glad you helped me?
Goat ass, bitch.
Could you imagine that? You do work for somebody,
Yeah,
and then you're done. It's like, hey, can I get my pay? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna pay you with more work.
You get to do more work for me. Great. Ah!
Ooh, that was really offsetting.
No, that was a bugger.